Merry Christmas. I hope everybody's enjoying the holiday season. I wanted this video out last year, just doing too many other things. The 12 fragrances of Christmas. Totally new this year. In no particular order. I'm going to go how I have them written, how I have them stacked in the back. We'll get right into it. My first one, Rasei, Forts, LA, whatever. Fragrances I'll be wearing this season. Fragrances perfect for holiday parties if you guys attend those. Cold winter hay rides. Whatever you do in the snow. Hot chocolate nights. Hot toddy nights. Whatever your beverage is. Out in the evening. Up in the snow cabin. Log cabin. Mountains. Whatever you're doing in the winter. Perfect fragrances for that. Rasei, Forts, LA, whatever. Whatever. Oh, aging pretty good. Brandy, apple and rum. Smell that from the bottle. With dried fruits and vanilla. Oak, tobacco, patchouli, and some musk. With Rasei's brilliant blending. Look at the color of the juice. Worn it a couple times this season already over the Thanksgiving weekend, and hand painted cap of an oak barrel there. Beautiful fragrance for that. Boozy, warm, perfect. Keep it toasted. How about this one? This one's for a softer wearing. If you're around kids, people that don't like fragrances much, like projection. Beautiful fragrance, the Dixit and Zach's Kashmir and Nuit. A lot of people that are new to all natural. There's a thing going on with a lot of these Eastern perfumers where people are thinking that every one of them are all natural. Literally, this is one of the very few brands that Dixit and Zach, the label Dixit and Zach. They do perfumers that are mixed media, but if it says the Dixit and Zach on it, it's all natural. And there's just things you can't do with all natural unless you repeat yourself over and over again with basic musks, animals in the base. This has that, but the beautiful top this is. Make sure you're not wearing anything else. It's this beautiful, just cola, sweetened top with a plethora of notes. Like pink grapefruit, bergamot, jasmine, rose, cardamom, cinnamon, osmanthus, jasmine, tuberose, cashmere, rose, absolute, daffodils, saffron, sandalwood, thyme, hindiwood, oak moss, onycha shells, vanilla, opoponax, civet, ambergris, tonka, frankincense, fossil tobacco, black musk, pandanus, and patchouli. I read that just because this is a beautiful fragrance that got unfairly hammered by a lot of people, and work like this has to continue in the fragrance community because there are people that only want 100% all natural and don't care about adding that 2% of ISO-E just to get this longevity monster. For this, I hope it exists for the holidays. This is just, all this forms this beautiful cola top. And this just unique wear. Separate the notes because this is a blended composition of a masterpiece, perfect to be around anybody, pleasing to anybody. This is one of the few that I've gotten lots of compliments on and never, no one not liking the perfume of the day. Next one, just pick this one up. Auphorie Tenmoku. Starting to love this. They built this to change during the seasons. They want it to be a year-round perfume that actually changes in heat, changes in cold, and in medium temperatures, nice spring days, gives you different effects with all the plum and darkness they put in here. I can't imagine in the summer. Of course, I'm going to try it first thing, but it is a winter warmer. It's a plum Lover's Dream. It's got 3 kinds of plum in it. It's got incense, hidden dark resins. The incense and resin dry down is 100% unique. I've never smelt it before. It's dark. It's a dark juice. Those dark, cold nights start that fire and have this vibe. With a perfumey plum top, given that darkness relief. And they just create this yin and yang effect that starting to love this more and more. A lot going on in this, a lot of depth, a lot of things I'm picking up every time I wear it. Tenmoku by Auphorie. Beautiful perfume. What is next? Ooh, I know this one pretty well. Another saffron one. Under My Skin. Spicy, powdery, animalic. I do believe it has a saffron top too. It's got a leather base, saffron top. It's got her signature animalic DNA that just sexy, dark, alluring, pulls you in the more you smell it. Woods in here. Under My Skin, my favorite, Francesca Bianchi as well. First one I smell, that's usually with the house that it has just this built DNA. It comes down to the first one I smelt with it. With a lot of houses I do that with. And that's how it is with Under My Skin. It's just her DNA is so gorgeous. So dark, perfect for this season. Francesca Bianchi's Under My Skin. I don't know if these are going to make the winner list too. I should have. We'll see. The one that took me by surprise last year, bought on Black Friday last year. Look at how the juice is down. Only wore it till, I think it was Christmas time, because I got Dendera right after that and wore Dendera that whole week. But that was to the brim top last year, Voyage 2019. I already have a full wearing of it this year to the first party I went to. Oh my gosh. I've smelt a vintage Shalimar last February. The top of this, the top of that vintage Shalimar. Very close, very close. The base, different, separates there. The vintage Shalimar, fans of the House of Guerlain know what it is. He changed this from the 2016 Voyage and added Lotus, Pink Lotus to it. Dries down to an amber fragrance. Has a tad bit of citrus top, but just a beautiful, oriental, spicy love fest. Hiram Green's Voyage Fest. I thought it was going to sell out last year. He's had a hard time selling out of them. They're still available. He only made 250 of this year. And another Black Friday sell. I didn't check after the Black Friday if he finally sold out, but I'm surprised how long this has hung around. Just, I guess, too many options with the Ariges and whatnot moving in. But that's a sleeper. People slept on that one. All right. The man fires, if you do a fire at night in the snow. Done it before up in the hills. Nothing like a bonfire. Neriko Agar, perfect perfume for that. Nobody but me has mentioned this. Maybe I'm off my rocker. I just get this Japanese whiskey vibe from it, from the ouds and all the stuff going on here. There's sandalwood in here. The oud is incredible. It's Japanese incense. One of my favorite Agar auras here and perfumes. It's just so different from all the other oud perfumes I own. I love this composition, Neriko. It's, I guess, plum, perfect note for the season. Plum, apricot, and that whiskey vibe that I get from it. Just so beautiful. Full reviews up. You guys know how I feel about Agar, some of the best oud perfume in the world. He really put high quality ouds in these perfumes, these extracts. Most of these are all extracts too that are picking for the 12 fragrances of Christmas, call it that. What's next on this list? Oh, A new one. My new powerhouse. This is different for me and a lot of people on the channel that I finally got away from just pure animalic, pure oud perfume. Eau de Mystique by Wesker. Don't sleep on this house. Holy moly. Long-lasting beast perfume. A cinnamon note that hangs on. A hidden note in here. I think we can talk about the hidden note now. I know what it is. I'm going to put the Easter egg in this video. I didn't put it in the review. It's sour cherry. There's a sour cherry on top with all these oriental spices. The cinnamon. Cinnamon is prominent in the spices with tons of other spices. Brian of no notes. Did I say that right? Nose notes. Something like that. Sorry, Brian. He calls it potpourri. But hopefully you can wear that again and again. It offers way more than that. At first it is, but I've gotten to know this pretty good. This company is, look at the bottles. Unique flacons. There's beautiful work out of this house. First release. Second release is here. But anyways, Eau de Mystique. A winter Christmas treasure as well. Is this last year's? Yeah, it is. It's next. Full review. One of the reviews that bumped me like crazy. Dendera, Centauri Perfumes. It is very masculine. There's not much relief. It's almost, I can see a lot of people like, this is perfume? Because it's a mind shifter of what perfume and fragrance can be. What I mean by that, there's no poofy florals. There's no real sweetness at all. It really shifts over to a earthy, spiced, dry air that hangs on for, he says the cinnamon's the only thing that's synthetic in here. And with that being true, the longevity on this is just amazing. I mean, I haven't sprayed for it. Yeah, that dust, the Egyptian dust there it is. Man, brings me straight back to last year. The unboxing's up. One of my first unboxings. I mean, I barely pulled myself out of bed and just came in here and did it. And I hadn't done a video for like a month. And I don't get FedExes early in the morning. I did that day. I just did it. I wasn't expecting it to be good. I bought it because I told him I was going to. He didn't know who I was really before that at all. And rest is history. I sprayed it and there it is. You can see the video. It's there. My reaction's there. I don't need to do it again. It's fell in love with it. It's just this. It's unique. It's original. It's blended well. It's technically done right. Centauri Perfumes Dendera. Not for everybody. I'll agree with that. And he says that. Sample, 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 sample. It's made for what he likes. And yeah, it's just different. I like it because it's different. Oh, coming back to Portland. Come on. Next time you go tubing, just cake yourself in Slumberhouse Norne, snow tubing up the hills. Whoo! Oh, this is a love. It is clean and soapy, but then it's piney. A pine, not like your cleaner pine, just fresh tree pine, like scrubbing tree pine all over you with this clean. I mean, it's just brilliant, brilliant work. Look at the oak moss, just the particles. I can see them right now because I have close to the light. Just particles floating all over this. It's probably one of the reasons I like the color of Juicy Meat so much. I just touched right here and it's so sticky on my hands. fog cake needle, lichen, fern, mosses, hemlock. He did put incense in here, and I think this is why I'm so picky on incense. The way he did the incense, and it blends with these bright pines and clean, it's a dang good fragrance. Sells out every time. Lucky Saint gets a stock in. It's one of the first to sell out. It's an amazing fragrance. Norne. My Josh in Portland. My other surprise dark one, all natural. Check this out. Full review's up. I'm sure most people watching this video seen that review. Heart of Darkness, Providence Perfume Company. Coffee, chocolate, fougere. Who knew? It works. It's dark, green, very green as well. So chocolate, coffee, very green. It can last 12 hours. It's all natural fragrance. Technical, amazing work done by Charna Either. Learn people's names after I fall in love with their compositions. I pronounced it right, though. So full review's up. It's got all that stuff going on. Perfect for Christmas. My 12 fragrances of Christmas. And fans that have been watching me for a while should know this fragrance. Bohemia by One Seed Perfume. They didn't really do that good a sell, as good as last year, so I didn't. And I got like 5 bottles last year. It was so great. I kind of ignored them. This is a candy bar on skin. Another one like Kashmir Nuit. Easy to wear around people that will get offended at fragrances if you care about that. With my wife and with people, I do have to care, so it is what it is. But that I found fragrances that I love that I have for those situations. And if I'm enclosed, I don't have to worry about COVID because all the places are closed down. But if I know I'm going to go write or work in a coffee shop for an hour or two, this is stuff I'd wear last 3-4 hours. You know, and I put something else on over it. The thing I'm loving with Bohemia and why I have it out here is my first version of EO1. I have the all-natural version of EO1, and they just work together very, very, very well. Right, good combo there. But this is the official 12th pick. That's what we have, 12 fragrances of Christmas. Everyone, hope you're enjoying your holiday season with you and yours. I think in some form, one way or another, the way the world's coming together, you're surrounded by some sort of holiday tradition. From me to you, all love you guys. Great season to just reflect. Be with your family, be with you and yours. We have more than normal, most of us with COVID. Guys, thanks for being on my fragrance journey. Be blessed. And these are the videos that, these are like the tribute videos to you guys. Like now, I'm just winding down the year, having fun. More people watch these than anything else. So that's what this is about. So have fun. Give me ideas. Have fun back. People have been putting their lists when I do the list. I love that. I love when people put their own list, no matter what. If we're way off, disagreeing, I care less because we have so many different tastes. But I love to know what you guys like as well. I love lists just as much as you guys do going through the videos. So keep that in mind. Anyways, I'm out, guys. Happy holidays.